All right, hello everybody. My name is Mr. Greg, and I'm going to be telling you about the story, The Orange Horse. The Orange Horse. And The Orange Horse is a wonderful book published by Scholastic and written by Su Kung Lu. Yes, it's a really wonderful book about an orange horse who has a long lost brother, and he can't find his brother. And he kind of posts these advertisements to try to find his brother because he doesn't know where he is. And if you're orange, this is one of his advertisements you'll find in the story. If you are orange, have an old photograph, run very fast, and most importantly, have a black mane and a black tail, please get in touch. Please get in touch. So he posts this ad around and he meets many different kinds of people and kind of other characters that you'll find in the story, yes, that are orange, but maybe not quite his brother. And as he goes to the story, he actually finds out more and he connects with people and he understands more that maybe it's not necessary to meet all of these requirements to necessarily be his brother. So it's a really great story. We're going to go through it right now, and I think you'll really enjoy the story here. So the orange horse here, the orange horse. And you can see the orange horse. He's an orange-colored horse. And an orange-colored horse, if you know anything about horses, I think he might be a Mongolian. A Mongolian, they're usually an orangish color, kind of interesting here. The orange horse, yes. Yeah, by Su Kung Lu, yes. And you can see here's the orange horse here in the city, and he's not very happy. He's not happy at all. Yes. Once upon a time, an orange horse traveled to a faraway city. He was looking for his long-lost brother. And you can see he's sleeping here at night. He's holding, what's he holding in his hand? It looks like a picture, some kind of picture. The only clue he had was half of a photograph of an orange horse just like him. And he looked at this photograph very often and thought, I wish I could find my brother. Thinking these things. Out there must be another orange horse with the other half of this photograph. If I could only find him, thought the orange horse. I could find his brother, yes. So, yes, and looking here, he's thinking in the park, and he's thinking, and he's seeing many people reading newspapers and thinking, maybe he can communicate this way. Maybe through an advertisement in the newspaper. One day, the orange horse had an idea. I could place an advertisement in the newspaper. His advertisement said, if you're orange and are missing one half of an old photograph, please get in touch. And as you can see, someone came here with a photograph, and he's orange, but is he a horse? No, he looks like some sort of like a building shape, like very, very big. And his picture is very, very big. And the orange horse's picture is rather small. So I don't know if he's his brother. Let's find out. First to come see the orange horse was an orange house. And of course, their pictures did not match at all. And so the orange horse, yes, went off, and he went about looking again, and maybe you have to change. You have to change his advertisement. My brother should be a good runner like I am, the orange horse thought. So he changed his ad to, yes, if you are orange and are missing one half of an old photograph and can run fast, please get in touch. And then, who came? What came? Well, not a horse, but I raced with a horse a long time ago, whenever they used to do this racing with the iron horses back in the 19th century. But looking at this here, it's kind of an automobile, something else that can race with a horse but can go much faster than a horse, is an orange race car that came to the horse here. And he had a picture too, but it's a little bit bigger than the orange horse. It didn't quite match. An orange race car was next to come see the orange horse. But of course, their pictures did not match. Then, yes, the orange horse was thinking, well, he's getting his hair done. He had to go get his hair done at the salon. And he's reading the newspaper thinking, my brother should have a black mane and a black tail. The orange horse told himself. So he added some words to his ad. If you are orange and are missing one half of an old photograph and can run fast and have a black mane and a black tail, please get in touch. So then who came? Gonna do a surprise, a lion. A little bit scary there, a horse, lions will eat horses. and the orange horse's photograph is a lot bigger than the lion's photograph, so they kind of didn't match here. But this time around, an orange lion answered the ad. Yes, he was orange, and he ran fast, and he also had a black mane and black tail. However, his photograph did not match the orange horse as well, of course. And I want to get away from the lion since he is a horse. All right, and now looking here, and then after this, the orange horse was rather sad. He's sitting, he tried, and no luck. And he sat around, and he didn't feel so happy. He's kind of sad. The orange horse very tired of looking for so long and not finding his brother. You feel very sad sitting on the bench and then going here and looking at his picture and remembering what a trial it is. I will never find my brother, thought the orange horse with a sigh, and he felt sad. And then one day, he went to an art gallery. Yeah, and he meet a lot of interesting people in art gallery, lots of interesting conversations, and see different kinds of things that could stimulate his mind and get his mind off of the things that are bothering him. Yeah, so one day, while he was visiting an art gallery, the orange horse met a brown horse. Yes, a brown horse. Yes. The orange horse came from far away. Oh, sorry, not the orange horse. The brown horse came from far away and had visited many lands on his way to the city where the orange horse lived. This would be his, my bad. Little typo. He told the orange horse lots of interesting things about the places he had been to and the people he had met. The orange horse felt a special kind of bond with this brown horse. Yes. He never felt so happy before. The whole city glowed bright, and life seemed full of hope and happiness. He finally found a good friend to match. Yes. And sometimes the two horses ran together. Sometimes they ate together, and they always had so much to talk about. How wonderful if the brown horse were my brother, thought the orange horse, thinking these things. Yes. And one night, the brown horse mentioned that he too had a long-lost brother and half an old photograph. So there, they took their photos to see if there was a match. Yes, the orange horse felt a tiny glimmer of hope, putting the two pictures together to find out if they were actually brothers. Oh no, but no. Their half photographs were not a match. Very close. Sizes were very close. Direction and opposite very close. But the tear was not the same. Very close, but not a match. And the orange horse started to cry and felt very sad. The orange horse felt sad and disappointed. If only the halves did not exist, there would still be hope for them to be real brothers. The brown horse was angry and upset. With a pair of scissors, he started trimming the two halves of the photograph. This is ridiculous, he thought. And then he went and he taped the two pictures together to show that they are both actually connected. And they are all both actually brothers, no matter what the difference is on their color. Maybe the brown horse might be an Arabian horse. It's typical of an Arabian horse. And the orange horse might be a Mongolian horse, but just because their colors are different, they're still horses, and they still identify, and they're still great friends. And it's just the same as brothers. So it shouldn't be such a big deal. The brown horse then stuck the two halves together. Stop crying, he told the orange horse. From now on, we are brothers. We are brothers, yes. And it doesn't matter that we have these differences, but we still are fundamentally the same in so many ways and connect in so many levels. It doesn't matter about all the superficial things sometimes in life that we look at. Yes. Since then, despite the difference in color, the orange horse and the brown horse have been the best friends and brothers ever. The end. Yes, and there's an author's biography by Su Longkong is a civil engineer from National NTU. Yes, he's a graduate from NTU, born in 1973, and he likes nature and people, and he likes drawing and writing and multitasking and So, and he likes children's literature, of course. Yes, and has written many other books as well there with his author biography. But this is an excellent book. I hope you enjoy it, and I will see all of you next time. Bye-bye. I hope you read it and get it and read it. It's an excellent book. It teaches you to think about things in a different way.